I think there will be a lot of conversations in the next 12 months about places downtown where residential could go, where the best places for them would be. You're also going to see the old federal courthouse come online with 70 new units in a really neat historic building. We don't have that concept yet at that scale. So I'm really interested to see how they attract folks. Those are all going to be one-bedroom units.
Yeah.
How they attract some young professionals, perhaps some college students, maybe some professors and some master's students at UL Lafayette would be excited to live there. It's really close to the university.
Super close.
The federal courthouse redevelopment project made perfect sense to be able to do a large-scale residential complex right in the center of downtown Lafayette. We have several buildings that we're already invested in downtown, and they've been really big successes for us. They've all been redevelopment projects. And if you look at downtown Lafayette as a whole, we have the program of work and the schools and the churches that most downtowns would, give their arm for. But we already have those things in place. What we don't have is people living down here.
It was kind of like, the chicken before the egg. When do you have residential, do you put residential first, or do you have the restaurants and the grocery store? We've been talking about a grocery store for decades, and we finally have it. And I'm super excited to have that right there off of Jefferson. So now having the residential can support some of those businesses. And that was a big risk for some of these business owners to come downtown with the foresight of there will be residential.
Exactly.
That's how it started. Just being downtown, seeing the opportunity, seeing the things that existed that we could take advantage of, seeing the great program of work that DDA and other folks do downtown. I mean, we've done a lot of redevelopment in downtown, but it's on the cusp of even taking the next step. Between all the different businesses, all the different schools, all the different churches, all the different programming that goes on down here, the different kind of fun you can have, you're going to see downtown take the next step when this project opens up. One of the interesting things about it is we as property owners communicate a lot. So I communicate with people from ones that own the giant buildings to ones that are business owners, and we're always talking about ways that we can improve and do things a little bit better. So it's not like I'm exclusive and I don't have conversations with other folks. We partner with a lot of other folks to do other things, So it is kind of an entrepreneurial environment down here, and people definitely want to move it forward. So it's fun. It's a fun atmosphere to be in, very business oriented and kind of a labor of love.
When people in Gaydon want to go eat, they come to downtown Lafayette.
Exactly.
And now they can have a place where they can actually stay and maybe even buy a condo or rent a condo and then rent it out on short-term basis to help cover some of the costs.
Absolutely.
So it's very interesting to see what's going to happen in the next few years and how that plays a part in propelling that development forward.
Absolutely.
We have a city center in downtown Lafayette that is probably unlike any other. We as people in Lafayette need to invest in downtown and make it be what we want it to be. Make it have the character that we want, the long-term growth that we want. So, there's a younger generation of folks that are starting to invest down here. There's older guys like me investing down here. And I think when you put those minds together, we get a lot of really cool stuff done, and it's going to be really fun. And I'm looking forward to it. So come on down.